Hello everybody, and welcome to Cubivore. If you thought that Spelunky wasn't obscure enough, because it really wasn't, this is where, we get into a really obscure game. I have always taken quite an interest in, like, obscure games like Cubivore, where it's just, like, really weird. This game, like, nearly didn't come out in America at all. To begin with, so yeah, it was Nintendo who didn't want it to come out in America, but Atlas still like published it and translated it and everything anyways. So yeah. So I'm gonna get right into this game. I have been playing it a lot. I just think it's really weird and interesting, and I think the mechanics are neat. It's already showing its charm. It feels so nice, so warm. I remember in great detail a past I neither saw nor heard. Once upon a time, the world was full of wilderness, and dazzling, colorful beasts thundered across its untamed plains. But then the fire... no. Until one day, the colorless beasts arrived and began to devour the wilderness. Soon the land was no longer wild. The colorless ones kept the wild in their ashen bodies until it formed raw meat, giving them great power. Among them was a beast that boasted 6 pieces of raw meat. This beast, known as Killer Cubivore, became king of the entire world and set out to consume all of its wilderness. If nothing is done, the wilderness will disappear, and the world will wither and fade. I want to live. That was the first thought I ever had. I want to be alive. Ignore me just opening up a guide really quick. So I actually forgot to open this before I started. This game can be kind of tricky to 100%. That's what I want to do. I want to 100% this game in one guide. And there's this really good IGN guide that I will link in the description of this video that is very helpful. So let me just pause this super quick. So, let's see here. Alright, so this first area is not too tricky, if I remember correctly. It's just a tutorial area for you to get your bearings straight on how to play the game. So, to begin with, here's our little thing. We don't have any forms unlocked yet because we're at the very base level. Which, by the way, I don't think that you can ever turn into this form again, the Mighty Might. As you can see, it doesn't record it in the bestiary here. This is where all of your mutations will be stored, and like you can look at them and keep track. And this is snackgrass. I found some snackgrass. It's got a delicious tint to it. I feel like I have more energy now. So, fun fact about this game. It is the most expensive GameCube game in North America. If I remember correctly, like the North American version of this game is so elusive and rare. I think it's only beat out by Gacha Force and Chibi Robo, if I remember correctly. But yeah, in Japan, this game was a lot more successful, if I remember correctly. Which I think is interesting. It's a wooden horse. Beef up my body and attack level. Move up to the white line. Hold down L and press A to pounce. Yes. So, this game's whole mechanic is combat. It is sort of an action exploration thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's very much its own thing. There is not much else like Cubivore, and that's why I like it so much, I'm pretty sure. Alright, right here are love bits. A love bit tastes like love to me. So, you'll see over here, on your left, if you walk over here, there's this thing. It doesn't have much use right now, but it will later, trust me. Trust me on that. We'll get to that when we get to it. Alright. This game has a very unique soundtrack, too, and I like that. I should practice my hunting skills. It's composed by, from what I can tell, I've done my research on this game, and the soundtrack is composed by this band called Plastics, which I listened to some of their music, and it does not sound like this music at all. It's very... I've heard that... okay, my guess is that they're not the same band, and it's either that or the Wikipedia page has it all wrong, but I don't know. I'll have to research that a little bit more and get back to you on that on the next episode. So right here... Uh-oh, it's got some color to its body, which we don't. Color meat? This color beast is a tire jack. Hold down L and press A to pounce. So you lock onto these guys just like you do with the toadstools that were back there. Hold down the control stick in the opposite direction of them, and tear off their limbs and eat it for your own. For being such a cutesy looking game, this game it does get kind of morbid at times. So, yeah. Alright. Very, very smooth. Just half of my head going into the ground, don't worry about it. Whoa, a different color this time. And a different shape as well. So, basically, if I can open up the bestiary, you have different colors. There are 5 different colors. The yellow, red, blue, purple, and gray. And then with each limb, like up here is 2 limb, 3 limb, 4 limb, 5 limb, and 6 limb. And if you get your entire body to be one color, it will transform into that form. It's kind of hard to explain, but like, since we only have 1 limb right now, if we eat 1 piece of color meat, our body will turn into that color. Now, later on, there are different mechanics that kind of clash with that, literally. If you've ever played this game before, you get that. I ate some color meat. I feel more buff. So, different types of color have different stats. So, as you can see right here, all of them are E's except for reverse. Usually, the yellow braits have more defense. I don't know what's up with this first form. It's kind of bad, honestly. Right here is status. I wish I had checked this while it was still the Mighty Might, so I could have seen what that was like. So, right here, reverse is a D while everything else is an E. Right here, jump is a D. So that means that the Redipeds have, better jumping abilities. Now right here we have, a Purpio. This is probably one of my favorite one-limb forms, even though it's not that great. Just because of that backup. My shape changes with each color. Yes, that is what I was trying to say. So this one is eject. Now this is the Scorpio. So let's see here. Yeah, reverse is B instead of D with that one. Which I think is interesting. Alright. Continuing forward. A door. It's a doorway to the next land. Wow. It is. You're so observant, Cubivore. Ooh. That baby's got some dark color meat. Yes. It must be strong. So, you have... As you can see up in the top left, there you have pale color meat. And then right here... If I can... do this fight well. I've gotten pretty good at fighting in this game, I'd say. Alright. Eat. Ice changed into yellow. I mutated. I feel so much stronger. So, pale dark is... It doesn't really make much sense in the context of, one limbs, but in two limbs, like, if you get one pale, like this one, and then if you get one dark meat, and then you, like, mix them together, you get a pale dark. And these are usually, like, sort of just in between, they're just sort of middle ground. They're not very good to go for if you have better options. Alright. Now, you would think that you would just go through here, but no, there are secrets in this game. And right here, a rare species. Rare species are rare. They're usually ones that aren't out... They aren't ones that you can get by, like, just playing the game normally. You have to find them in certain areas. Usually they're stuff like... how do I describe this? Usually they're mutations that are a little bit difficult to get. That's not what I'm trying to say. They're ones that you can't get by, like, fighting beasts that are out in the open. You have to find secret areas like that, or, like, be more explorative. So, usually I would end an episode after one area. That's how I'm going to be structuring this series. But this one was only, like, 10 minutes long, so I'm probably gonna keep going with this episode. So 5 mutations in the first area. I think that's the best you can do. I could be wrong, though. Save your progress? Yes. Actually, let's check the guide. I might as well. No, I don't want to open up Tumblr. Okay, yes, that is what I'm supposed to have by now. Whew, I'm plumb tuckered out. What with being born and pigging out, it was my killer schedule. It was a killer schedule for my first day. I'm totally oinked out. Zoinked out? Ah, zoinked out. Sorry, I haven't quite mastered the art of language yet. Yeah, some of the dialogue in this game is a little bit snarky and funny. Anywho, glad to be born and all, but to be totally honest, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Just vague ideas. If I close my eyes and search to the back of my bacon brain, I can see a world teeming with wilderness, colorful animals, colorful lands. I want to bring this color back to the world. Eating the color meat makes my body take on shapes. It's the vitamin D, or perhaps the protein, or maybe the savory taste. Piggy Rose. Heck yeah. Alright. So, moving on. I think that this area is pretty short. I should be able to do it in this episode, and then I'll end there. Usually, like, the areas in this game are pretty long. Jeepers. It's as white as snow. This is a world without wilderness. I cannot enter the white terrain. Yeah, so if you try to walk onto here, it's quite obviously pink, but for some reason my pig eyes think it's white, It's a Wildebug. It's got the mark of the wilderness on it. Yes, because paw prints are definitely the mark of that. Wilderness has returned to the terrain. Yes, this is a mechanic that you're going to be doing quite often. Eating Wildebugs to unlock new areas. It's something you do a lot in this game. Alright, a Rejuvenator. Eat it on an empty stomach and become full again. Nice. Press Z to use it while pausing. I don't think Z has a... Oh, wait, yes it does. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No. Ew, what is that smell? What did I just do? Make do using Z. So yeah. Take a shit with Z. They try to weave their way around it, but that's what you're doing. It's taken me one episode to make a poop joke in this series. I'm so proud of myself. In the biggest quotation marks possible. I'm not making another one for the rest of the series. Trust me. A grass box. Hold down L and press A to pounce. These are worthless. They only appear like twice in the whole game. These are even more worthless. This is the only one in the game, if I remember correctly. I found a seed of fright. Press Y to frighten beasts. Press. You can adjust the camera angle. I don't know why they tacked this on to this such a weird tutorial to tack on right here, but sure. So if anybody's wondering where Spelunky went, I don't know, I just got bored of doing it. All the episodes that I had been recording were just super boring and not fun to watch, so I kind of gave up on it. Because I just kept dying over and over again in the same areas, and I showed it to some friends, and they were like, this isn't very interesting, so I decided to move on from that. 2 pieces of meat, a 2-limb beast. This is a bit tougher than a 1-limb. So as I was saying before, yeah, there are beasts with more than 1 limb, as you can see right here. Fun fact, if you attack an enemy from behind, you will actually get an attack boost, if I'm correct. So keep that in mind while fighting this game. I changed into blue. So, wait, didn't I already have that mutation? I don't think I got it in the first area. Never mind. Just dragging my body across with my face, as you do. Alright. Some of the animations in this game look kind of weird. Alright. Horn point. The more of those you collect, the more attack that you get, if I'm correct. Wilderness has returned to the land. I can enter now. Yeehaw! Saddle up. Neat. Alright. It's the Cub Scout Beast. And he's got a piece of raw meat. Whoa! Better be careful. Except I'm not gonna, because I'm decently good at this game, I think. Alright, here's our first Greydon. Mutate into it. So, if you ask me, I think that Greydons are the best variety of beast, if I remember correctly. Let's take out this guy. Whoa. Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay, I've never had this much trouble with it. I usually am able to take out this boss with no damage taken, but I guess not this time. Oh, and I still have to keep going. Oh shoot, I accidentally let go. Alright, there we go. So if you tap the stick in another direction, or in like the opposite direction multiple times while holding on to a limb, you can like rebite so that they won't be able to get away as easily. Alright, got the raw paw. Heck yeah. When you choose a raw paw, I think that's from the Jungle Book, right? I don't know. Now that I have raw meat, I can mate. Wow, that's a line that was in a game. With the raw paw's power, I can dash using R. Sorry if my throat, or if my voice sounds kind of weird today. My throat has been feeling weird recently. Come on, let's check out the next area. Which we will do in the next episode. Oh yeah, also, Greydons are the fastest runners. So that's their draw. I conquered Bleach White Highlands. I think that's every mutation I'm supposed to have up to this point. Let me check that really quick. It is. Okay, we're good. Alright, save, yes. That raw paw, man. Caviar of the wild, I tell you. It's just hard to keep the old mandibles from just dropping open. Those are not mandibles. That is a mouth. And just one bite of this stuff and my belly starts a-dancing. The dialogue. I get this incredible urge to find some females. And to belly dance with them. I don't want to read this. By the way, I passed... I'm not reading that. Although you know, I'm ending the episode here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love this game, and I hope you will too. Bye.